What's up, y'all? It's your girl Jay Renee with Prison Ride Radio. I hope that you're doing well. This morning we got Michael Brown on the phone. He's an author. He's going to talk to us about his book, what's in the work, and what the future holds. So we're going to jump right in. Good morning, brother. How you
Okay,
doing?
good morning, Jay Renee. Thank you for having me in this opportunity to present myself to the masses and to the world about the things that I'm working on.
Okay.
So, so I got a book right now called Warning. I just put it out this year. It's on Kindle and it's on paperback. As far as myself, I'm Michael Brown. I played the background as a freelance comedy writer. Certain material has been presented to like Peacock, Netflix, and they're familiar with my work. Actors perform my material in front of the audience at the Kennedy Center in Washington, D.C. It's raw, it's uncut, it's edited, but it's good material, it's good comedy material. I guarantee you 100% you're going to laugh, without a doubt. As far as the future stuff that I'm working on, I got a screenplay that I turned into a short novel called Casualty, and that should be coming out probably next year, hopefully. But God willing, things are going to be moving at a pace and where I can get things done as soon as possible.
Okay. Well, definitely congratulations on your achievement. Let's run back a little bit. So let's talk about your book. Tell the people the name of your book again.
It's called Warning,
Warning.
Michael
Okay.
Brown Warning. Yeah,
Okay. And
on the
where can we find it?
Amazon. It's on Amazon Books.
Okay. All right, so let
Under
me
Kindle.
on Kindle as well.
Go ahead.
Okay. So let me
Yes, under
ask you
Kindle
this.
too.
Tell us a little bit about it without giving the story completely away. Leave us on the edge of our seat. So what's it about?
Oh, so most of the stuff has been short comedy sketches, from my background, how I see things, how I see the world around me, and how I perceive things in my eyes view. So I might have a point of view of, if everybody's familiar with like the Dave Chappelle shows and Saturday Night Live, those are the type of sketches that I'm delivering. So once you read into these short stories and you're familiar with the Def Comedy Jams or in that era, you're going to, I guarantee you're going to find it funny, or you're going to have you can say, you know what, I can relate to that story when you read it, without a doubt.
Okay. So let me ask you this. When it comes to writing, the genre that many stick to or levitate to is like urban fictions, urban dramas, and stuff like that. What made you go with comedy?
I wanted to do comedy. I wanted to take that turn from what everybody else was doing. And I understand that's cool with the urban and, the hood. And it's like I understand that lifestyle. I've always been the guy that, I don't want to follow the herd. Everybody writes hood books. Everybody writes urban books. And to each your own. I read a good good audience of people that I met over the time that write good urban novels.
Mm-hmm.
But I was told to be who you are and be at your home. So that's when I started writing comedy because, I was raised off of that at a young age. And also at the same time, I understand about living in, in the hood and growing up in that type of environment. It was like, be different and be unique. Be who you are. And that's the reason why I just wanted to dabble into comedy. I love comedy. I love what it brings. It's good for the soul. It's good for the body, and it's good for the mind to laugh at sometimes.
Yeah, that is true. It's definitely therapeutic. 100%
Yeah.
there. So let's talk more about your screenplay. So how was the transition from writing books to screenplays?
Well, the screenplay, that's how it started. When I first started writing, and what's funny is that I started writing when I was in a hole. And people always say, I don't know where you got comedy, I write in the hole, but at the time, that's when I just started writing. I started writing screenplays and seeing these little short clips of movies in my head. And I said, you know what, let me just start doing that now. So when I started writing screenplays, and then it just transitioned into comedy. And both go hand in hand in how I deliver my material. So those are the things that I like to write more anyway, get into. That's the genre I love to be into, is comedy writing and screenplays.
Okay. So what's the name of, but you say you turned it into a book, right? Is that the same book or is this a different book?
Oh, that's just a manuscript. You know, one of the screenplays that I talk about, which is called Casualty, is in a book Warning.
Okay.
That I wrote. Got it. What happened? I said I'm gonna write a novel because I've been getting a lot of feedback off of Casualty. You know, because it's kind of like a little urban novel. You got 3 protagonist black women, and they going at it, and they trying to figure out the death of their father. And, you know, I got a lot of feedback from a lot of people in the prison and on the outside. They say, hey, man, can you get a little more in detail with that story? So I say, you know what, I'm going to listen to the people, and I'm going to go ahead and write a little short novel about that.
Okay. Well, that's what's up. So I know we ain't got too much more time. How can the people reach out to you if they want to reach out?
Well, besides, I don't know, how can you reach out? You see the prison, you can go to gettingout.com and look up my FBI number, which is 341129. Also, if you have any comments, you also can call me. I have a little number on outside, which is 302-514-7978. And people can text message or leave a message personally to me, and I'll get to it.
All right. And because I know you also interested in working with anybody that needs a story, correct?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Anybody that got podcasters out there and they have some ideas, or they need some material to, they might want to write comedy. They want to get into the comedy field, or they want to record short stories or movies. I'm always looking for work. I'm always looking for working with other people to, expand my uniqueness, and there's also to put me out there and put them out there.